Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. Those who are jumping in and joining me now, just let me know that you can hear me and that I am audible properly. Hey, yeah. No. Yesterday was a game full of surprises. Let's see if this one can live up to this. Another top of the table clash. Welcome everybody to the Watchalong. We're gonna be watching Sundowns versus Cape Town City in the league. Of course, we all know, man. Sundowns has been unbeaten for this whole time. So, hey. We're just hoping that City can do something. We're hoping City can do something, man. We threw everything we could throw at Sundowns as a league. We've thrown all the big punches. We've thrown Abo Thieves at them. We've thrown Pirates at them. We've thrown Super Sport at them. So this is the next best. This is the next best thing that we can do is to ask Cape Town City to do us a favor, man. You know, when I'm a presence way to man. Yesterday evening, I got 3 points from my team. Pirates lost. You know, can Cape Town Spurs give us a third young present there at the bottom of the tree? While we watch this, Cape Town Spurs, of course, Cape Town City, of course, sitting number 4 in the log. 14 games played, 8 wins, 1 draw, 5 losses, 16 goals for, 11 goals against, for a grand total of 25 points. Mamelodi Sundowns is sitting there, 11 games played, 11 wins, no draws, no losses, 23 goals scored, only 3 conceded in 11 games, and they have 33 points on the board. So that's what we are looking at over here. In the last 5 times these teams have met each other, Cape Town City has won none. Mamelodi Sundowns has won 2, and there's been 3 draws. So let's hope, man. Point nyana at least, Cape Town City. Point nyana. That's all we need. The starting lineups are as follows: Kit Mkize, Cupido, Codinho, Slacha. Then Sifumba, Hureman, Notada, Rhodes, Pacienza, and Gonzalez. Not the Gonzalez of that gold and black team. Not that Gonzalez. And then on Sundowns' side, we have Williams, Morena, Mashichu, Kekan, and Tiruk. And we have Zungu, Mbule, Mkuli, Serino, Ribeiro, Shalulile. Little bit of a different midfield. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a different midfield. Let's see who's here. Welcome, Malome Kuto. Welcome, Osuntabi. Rajulias, Lekaimo. LOL Friends of City, the 4th best team in the country. Yes. You'll be watching Sifumba. Would have loved to see Mayo in this game, but he, of course, is suspended. He's watching it from the stands. Of course, that is Cape Town Stadium. Guys, Upwata traveled from FNP yesterday all the way to Cape Town. Oh, first shot in anger. Straight at Kit from Sundowns. Cape Town City have also had a shot of their own from Pacienza that went wide. Man, I just want to see something like yesterday. Look, in as much as Pirates lost yesterday, I think that was one of the better games I've watched in the PSL this season. I think Hunt had answers. I think Orlando Pirates looked very bright in the beginning. So let's see, man. Like I say, this is the other top of the table clash as the 4th best team in the country currently. Cape Town City taking on Sundowns. They said this incredible stat. Mamelodi Sundowns has only lost 6 of their last 103 games. If I heard it correctly. That is incredible. Already they're on a run. They've broken Chiefs' record in terms of starting the league unbeaten. Chiefs' record was at 8, if I'm not mistaken, from the early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. And they've extended that to 11, could be going into 12. Guys, 10 games is a third of the season. Is a third. 1/3 of the season is 10 games. Sundowns have been unbeaten. Oh, no, not unbeaten. They've won 11 of their games. That is incredible. The other crazy thing about this Sundowns team is that they're basically playing back to back to back to back to back. Like, if you look at Cape Town City's last 5 games, the last time Cape Town City played was the 8th of December. 8th of December. That's almost 2 weeks ago. Before that was the 26th of November, 2 weeks before that. Before that was the 10th of November, Royal AM, 16 days difference. And then, okay, the last time they were really pressed was when they played Chipa, which was the 7th of November. That was 3 days from the next game on the 10th. Mamelodi Sundowns has played, they're playing now on the 24th. They played on the 19th. They played on the 13th. They played on the 10th. They played on the 6th. They played on the 2nd. This is Cape Town City's second game in December. Second game in December. Sundowns has already played 5 in December. And even with all of that, 11. Yo, guys. Ay. Swinile, that's why I said, I started it, Theo, by saying that, listen, Tina, we're happy as Chiefs fans. 3 games, 3 wins. Gutis win again, we don't care. 3 games, 3 wins. Pirates lost yesterday. Can Cape Town City give us, man, something? Yabona decorate lele at the top. Can Cape Town City give us something, yana? Who's going to win? It's a tough one, but I think Sundowns is going to see it through. I think it's going to be a tight 1-0 in my eyes, Ryan. That's what I think is going to happen. I saw Campbell's second goal. Merry Christmas, Leah. Hey, Malume Kutso, gift of the givers, FC, Orlando Pirates. You give at the bottom, you give at the top, man. At least you guys aren't, you guys don't discriminate. You give to Cape Town Spurs, you give to Super Sport, man. Yantanda, Nina. Yeah, it's nice to be Santa Claus, man. It's nice to be Santa Claus. Okay, so 7 minutes in. We've had 2 shots. In earnest. One directly at Ukit from Ribeiro. And then another one from Pacienza, which just went wide. Cape Town City does play with quite the tempo. They're an aggressive side. So let's see if they're going to play aggressively versus Sundowns. Because the thing about playing against Sundowns aggressively, you can do it. The only issue is that you have to be focused for the whole 90 minutes. And what tends to happen with our teams, first yellow card, 7 minutes in. First yellow card, 7 minutes into Unotata. You can try and play positively versus Sundowns. But like I said, you have to be focused for 90 minutes. Because what tends to happen with our teams is that either they relax and they sit back and they think that they're going to defend it out, or they get so excited that they start making mistakes. If you watch the Pirates game, the game that Sundowns played versus Amazulu, played versus Supersport, right? You'll see that they came out, Supersport more specifically, came out very positive. They came out, man, to go pound for pound. And they ran quite a bit, up until a point where they got caught out 3 times in a row, with their defense being a little bit sparse because they'd committed so many people forward, right? So you have to be focused for the whole game. Malume Kuso says, yellow card, Mara, this ref is setting himself up. As long as he does it both ways. I am fine. Mamelodi Sundowns has some of the highest foul counts of teams. They're very good at professional fouling, right? So if he's going to give Cape Town City a yellow so early, I hope that his eyes are open, yeah, for his Sundowns, if Sundowns does these things too. That's what I'm hoping for. PK says we are Mamelodi Sundowns, we are the champions. Butari says Pirates, idliwe. Yeah, idliwe Pirates. But it was a good game. It was a good game. It was a good game. My biggest takeaway from that game was that take out Mahopa and let Kim Viudi be the striker. But anyway, we're not going to speak about that now. We're not going to speak about that now. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. And the other cool thing, I guess I'll call it cool. The other cool thing about this Sundowns team, they have a patience, man. They have a patience. Like they take their time, they play their football. You could even score against them. You could even score, and they'll carry on playing the same way, playing the same speed, biding their time, waiting for your mistakes. So I think to beat this Sundowns team, you're going to have to be focused for 90 minutes. Not necessarily perfect, but focused. Because as we've seen before, you'll get chances. Like teams have gotten chances versus Sundowns, and they haven't taken their chances. Others for other reasons. I'm not going to get into the refereeing side of it. But you have to take your chances. You have to take your chances. And if you don't take your chances, Sundowns will punish you. They will take their one chance, their two chances. They will win their penalty. Malume Kuto says, TS Galaxy coach was right. Okay, that was an aimless cross. I've never seen Sundowns do aimless crosses. Theo says, I hope Zungu doesn't break someone's foot again. Kid. Where was Kid going? Where was Kid going? Marake offside, you know? Oh no, that's close. That's very close. I don't think that was offside. Where was Kid going? Kid, Heaven. Kid is showing his old manness. I don't know how old is Darren Keat. Wait. Darren Keat. Darren Keat is 34. Okay, yeah, he's showing some of that old man slowness. Came out for a ball after a nice run by Shalulile. I don't think that was offside. I think that was very close. Hey, Pacienza's full of running, eh? Here we go. Cape Town City in the box wins a corner. I'm the one who's behind today, damn it. Hey, now I'm on DSTV stream. I'm also on DSTV stream. Hey, slow lento man. Ay. He had to narrow it. Narrow his run or narrow the decision. The decision was close, man. The decision was close. Corner to Cape Town City. Let's see what Cape Town City can do. There in the comments. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Who's winning this? Sundowns have had the clear chance, I guess. They've had the clear chance. But City hasn't exactly been sitting back. They're actually pushing these guys. Nangu sirino away, no guys. Nangu sirino away, no. Oh, narrow. Okay, he had to narrow the goals. It's just that I think he mistimed himself there. Malume Kuti, he mistimed it, and he got caught in no man's land. Because Shalulile was going to get to that ball first. He should have come out a bit earlier to anticipate that. Because he got burned. Luckily, it was offside, and that Shalulile didn't hit the pole, didn't hit the score. Didn't hit the goal. The net. Hey, I'm reading comments while I'm doing this. Malume Kuto, how are the scars from yesterday? I can see you're still bleeding. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Malume Kuto, the most wanted Pirates fan on my live. When it's lit. When it's lit, that's the one person everybody calls for. Ooh, what a touch. What a touch. By Sereno. See? Professional foul. Like, did you see what happened right there? That's a professional foul. That's how you do it. It looks like a mistake. Did you see what Nkulise did? He backed into him. Now, if I'm a coach and I know that Sundowns does this, you have to try and target a player. Try target someone. Try target Nkulise. Nkulise has already got one. Malume Kuto is a point you made last time. Nkulise has already got one. So you start being in the ref's ear. The next time he does it, ref, this is number 2 now. Ref, make a noise. Kana nore ke Zwane. Zwane is the one that does this for his Sundowns. Oh, ooh, ooh. These are the chances I'm talking about. These are the chances. If you don't take your chances when you get them versus Sundowns, they will score 1 and then be done with you. My score prediction 1-0, 1-0 Sundowns. Over 2.5, forget how it comes. Hey, Maratio. I'm relaxed with some foot massage. That's how we are relaxed. Hey, yeah. Mamelodi Sundowns supporters. Gumnandi, ne? How are you, Wahib? How are you doing? They're in your neck of the woods now. They're in your neck of the woods. Is Cape Town City going to be able to take on the Sundowns here? They're putting them under pressure. They're putting them under pressure for sure. Planning to put some cucumbers on my eyes cup time. Hey, Mara. Cape Town boys will definitely win, says Wahib. You're giving them 5, PK. 5. On the first Christmas Eve game ever, you're giving them 5. How are men supposed to look at their children tomorrow if they lose this game? By 5. Guys. Am I behind? Or is Malume Kusa trying to confuse the enemy? Zwite says Sundowns will win 2-1. Okay, let's see. What your Sundowns is playing, you just ask how much they won. It's a good question. Mara, truth be told, this Sundowns hasn't been blowing teams away. You only blew Golden Arrows away, if I'm not mistaken, and Cape Town Spurs. Those are the only teams really. Talking about the Mkhulise incident. But it comes down to that, guys. There's no way. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. But if a team has more than 20 fouls versus me, at some point I'm expecting a card for someone. And I'm going to be vocal about it. Because that's what Sundowns does very, very well in this. I'm going for Cape Town City 2-1 versus Sundowns. Let's go, Wahib. Manalisi, Manalisi is asking, what's your take of AFCON Bafana PSL drama? Or preparation PSL drama? I don't believe either side. I don't believe the PSL. I don't believe SAFA. So I get it. The story is basically that the PSL says before they had finalized their fixtures, they circulated the fixtures to all interested parties and asked them if they have any objections to the fixtures being the way they are. I mean, for example, this is the first time we've ever had a game on Christmas Eve, right? So they were doing a lot of new things. So apparently, according to the PSL, they circulated that to everybody, and SAFA didn't say anything. According to SAFA, they later on sent emails to the acting CEO, she's been acting for a while, acting CEO's office requesting that games be postponed months ago, or maybe even a year ago. And PSL is going, yeah, basically, we didn't see that either. So it's currently a he said, she said. How I feel about it is that we are in a unique situation in SA because SAFA and PSL don't see eye to eye. They don't understand each other. We've known that for a very long time. Neither one controls the other one. And what tends to happen is that SAFA will make agreements with CAF as the association because CAF can't contact clubs or leagues. They'll contact the association will agree, and then jiggy, PSL says, but you guys haven't told us anything. So it's an ego battle. In a perfect world, the national team takes preference. In a perfect world, the PSL and SAFA are fighting to come to the table, man. Just itching to be the first at the table to discuss this. They're calling each other to find out what is happening, where everything is going, who's playing where, what are the dates, who do you need? In terms of the prep, I don't know if you can do it now, but I wish they had announced the final squad because then it would allow the PSL to plan a little bit better because not all teams will have players that are going to be playing Bafana. So if you could work that out earlier and let the others play during this time, I think you lessen the issue because PSL's problem is that they've got a short season already. You've got AFCON in the middle of the season, and you've also had Abo AFL and things like that. So already it's a short season. I don't think it's fair to ask all the teams, even those that don't have Bafana players, to be sitting down and not playing, especially because now people play every 2 weeks in the PSL. I don't think it's fair, but it's also not fair to Hugo Bruce to not be able to have everybody at his disposal so that he can get ready for a tournament that we have not qualified for years now. I forgot the last time we qualified. So there's merits to both cases. I just don't trust either party in these talks here. Oh, another shot in anger. Look, Cape Town City is pushing. Nice to see 55 of us at the DHL Stadium. Hey! Those are Cape Town fans. Sundowns are using tactical fouls each game. Exactly, Wahib. I think the pace of City is going to cause Sundowns problems, especially in the middle of the park. Can they keep it up for the whole game? That is the question. Can they keep it up for the whole game? Not that they're trapping like a right back. Cape Town City is making the same mistake by cheaper to go pound for pound with Sundowns. I'm going to say our magic and flair with determination will make the difference, says Wahib. So the team Sundowns is going to fly back tonight to spend time with their families. Same, guys. You wonder how they do it there in England. Hey, it looks like we've got rain incoming. Wow, the way City is moving the ball, they seem to be more adventurous and dangerous than down so far. But Theo, that's the problem. Oh, they've got a water break. The problem here, for me, is that I don't think going pound for pound with Sundowns is a problem. I think the problem comes that you have to be focused on the game plan 100%. If one player moves out of position or is too slow to do something or you get overly excited, what tends to happen is that's when the gaps open up. I said this earlier. I used the SuperSport as an example. Excuse me. I used SuperSport as an example where they went pound for pound. They looked great. But 15, 20 minutes into the game, all of a sudden, Sundowns gets two chances, flashes one across the post, flashes one across the goals, does another thing, goal, 1-0. Now they've got you on the ropes. So you can do it, but can you focus for that long? Let's see. Mara Rhodes must respect Sifumba. Nice to see Sundowns 3 coaches coaching like the 3 wise men used to do. I remember the one wise man that's leading now Well, I used to sit on a cooler box. Hmm? You used to sit on a cooler box. I'm on DSTV stream. What are you doing to me? Okay, there we go. Cape Town Spurs on another attack. I think they've been the decision making, guys. Oh, man, decision making. Put it on the ground. Play it back. You had two players. P-spot. Hey, decision making. Look, he wins the ball. You've got players running into the box. If he just looked up. 24 minutes in. Yeah, guys, Cape Town City is looking bright. They're looking bright. Also, Zung and Bule for Alende Mokwena is a proper loss of speed and mobility. Sundowns fans, do you see what my worry was as discussed in the group? Cape Town City needs an attacking coach. The risk of temporary high-tempo game is when one player dislocated from a position you're out. That's not even what I'm worried about, Lodwick. For example, Keegan, for example, at Supersport, their fullbacks leave. And when they leave, it's great when you're attacking and doing all that stuff. But even while attacking and pressing, you have to tell your guys that, guys, emanyana, relaxa. We're going to go into waves. We will press up front, and then you guys will join us at times, not always. But they get overexcited, and then they commit more people, and that's where the holes come out, I think. Leref is doing his part. Tabono Tata needs to be worried. He's already got a yellow. Don't let it be that Sundowns is beating you because you were stupid enough to get a red card. Please, guys. Can they be grown-ups about this? Just checking something quickly. Can they be grown-ups about this? Please, please, please. Tinkler needs to remove, not that. Otherwise, yeah, it's looking that way. It's looking that way. Overexcitement, guys. Got a yellow card in like the first 10 minutes. These ones don't know how to press. Did you see Pyramids' press? I think our presses in South Africa, in the PSL, are so focused on the first man. You're not focused on when you press them and they play it back to the keeper, for example, there's always a runner somewhere. They don't track those runners. They just press the first guy, and I think that's what kills them. Sipombule must just leave alcohol. Velile, why are we getting violence, but why are we getting violence? Sundowns pressing is very effective and precise. Not that there's overexcited because of his 200th. Oh, it's his 200th appearance. Okay. But Vuma form, does he deserve to be in the AFCON squad? I mean, you could probably include him, but he's not better than he's. Okay. I would choose Williams. But are you going to choose a player off of. How many games has Vuma played? 3. 3 games. I don't know if that's a smart thing to do. What is happening to my app now? Heban. Vuma is like Mahopa. Hugo loves him. Oh, my app is down. But Vuma has 3 games, 3 clean sheets with 3 wins. But guys, is it enough to warrant you a chance to go there? When we talk about players being in form, are we talking about players being in form for plenty of games? Or are we just talking about, you know what, man, you've had a good 3-game stretch. Now we're going to try to put you in. Not that I gets to game 200 and he starts playing like Tabom Gomen. Or he looks like Tabom Gomen. Did you see Austin Dube? How focused Austin Dube was yesterday? Also, Chiefs needs representation. We've gotten Tetwa. Stellenbosch did the hard work of getting Tetwa to be a Bafana player so that we can, you know, so that we can count Natipati Chiefs when they're there, even though we know. Nomsimang, remember Nomsimang was selected. Wasn't selected because of Chiefs. How? Yes, TV. I've got no visibility, guys. Sorry, just now. I've got no visibility, so just let me know if something hectic happens there in the background while I'm still trying to fix these technical issues. You watch one Sundowns game where there's a team attacking Sundowns, and all of a sudden, the DSTV stream apps are down. I'm not in. Kumo, please speak to your people, man. Please speak to your people. I come in peace. I come in peace, please. I come in peace. Hi, Tio. Ungangenzi so, Tio. Ungangenzi so, Tio. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Ungangenzi so, Tio. How? One game, eh? One game. And then all of a sudden, Mara, you guys jumped. Every guys jumped. When you speak about Sundowns, the stream start getting The stream starts jumping there, pixelating. Look, it's doing it again. Hey, banna. Ow. Mkulise is the youngster. Mkulise is the youngster that we are hoping Kosikpile was going to be. Let's see. Man, I'm not 202, man. I'm not 202. No Wi-Fi. I don't know, man, Elise. A shocking name. I know there's names that I would love to see there. I'd love to see Campbell go. And not necessarily to play, but to start integrating those guys into our Bafana starting line. Well, Bafana team, to integrate them into the team so that when time comes for us to call on them, they'll be ready. So I'd love to see Abo Campbell making it in, Abong Fukeng making it in. Can't say Shabalala because he hasn't played for a while outside of DDC. So I don't know if Chiefs has put him in a situation where he's earned it or can earn it. There's a youngster making his debut today. Might expect much from him. Kanakumo, Upartman scored one. They scored two. Like there. That's foul number 2, Mkulise. You see what I mean? And nobody's saying anything. Watch. Look at his movement. I would be going, okay, guys. I'd be looking at the ref and saying, do you see him? We are foul. Man, maybe have the card ready. One and missed. PK says now we need to score. What I know about your team is that you're going to bide your time. You're gonna play your game and play your game and play your game. It's only if something drastic happens, like you guys concede. That's the only time where Rulani will allow his team to go off and do crazy things and bring a number bomb squad in the kitchen sink, right? But if things hit the fan, Mudiba Zwane, Masego, Dau, Alende. What a bench. Jesus. What a bench. What a bench. Peterse, Mvala, Mudau, Alende, Maboe, Mudiba Zwane, Masugu Nku. Nah, that's an unreal bench. That is an unreal bench. Oh, guys, just two players from there, and I changed Chiefs completely. PK. PK, you know that I'm always on your side. PK. I get my DSTV stream keeps loading. It just keeps loading and loading and loading. Aye, man. Okay, here comes Sundowns. Let's see. I didn't crucify him. I didn't crucify him. Ow, 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 ow. Sundowns. Is it off? No, PK. That's not what I'm saying, PK. What I'm saying, PK, I only got to it now. Funny enough. Behind. I only got to it now. It's not offside, that thing. What I'm saying about Mkhulisi is that if you're a smart team, Sundowns is getting away with bomba 20 plus fouls. If you're a smart team, you start jabbing at the ref. Ref again. Ref again. Ref. Look at him. Ref again. You know what I mean? So that you can get a card in play and maybe get them to be tough. It's not even part of it's part of the dark arts. It's part of the rest of football. You can't let a team have 20 fouls against you. You cannot. That was meant to be a goal. That was meant to be a goal. Mr. Viva says Sundowns must be banned from DSTV Premiership. They're misusing money to suppress other teams. Other teams are fine with it, eh? It's us fans who are angry at it. The other teams don't care. Or else, you would have had all types of rules put in. The truth of the matter is that a lot of these lesser resource teams are selling a player to Sundowns for 12 mil, 15 mil, 20 mil. It's a lot of money. Money that you didn't necessarily have to make so hard and do merchandise. No. You groomed the player. Sundowns was like, we like the player. And then you pocketed the money. Second game in a row. Ryan is playing mind games. He's waiting for City high tempo to get a bit tight and field Zwane. I don't think he wants to play Zwane. I think Zwane, Allen, and those guys, when they have those fire extinguishers in those boxes, but he break glass in case of emergency. In the case of emergency, break glass. Allen and them are just insurance policies. Hey. Did you guys see how was it Coutinho lost his man in the box there? They're not gonna let you do it once, it's Sundowns. You're gonna be caught out if you try to do it again. Sundowns are crazy to pay those monies, but come groom those ones. Do you know what that's like, Wahib? That's like, you know how they were saying, would you take Would you take $10 million or $10 million or dinner with Jay-Z? Right? I feel like Sundowns is going, why do we have to develop these? Why do we have to develop them from scratch? We've got our academy for those ones. I'm not going to take a player that is not ready and then hide behind, no, we need to get them to play at a level. Sundowns is like, if you don't play at the level, I win. What's your take on the New Club Cup? We actually spoke about it. We spoke about it. When did we speak about it? Was it Tuesday? We spoke about it at length. Wednesday. The video is available on YouTube. You can go check it out on YouTube. La kokota PK mara le kokota polite jwang. You know those knocks that you don't hear when you're in the room, even though you're right there by the door. You can't hear them because they're knocking so softly. That's what you guys are doing, man. It's interesting, Yona, Theo. It's interesting, Yona. I partly want to see City score first because that's going to wake Sundowns up. If Sundowns scores first, this game is dead rubber. It's done. If Sundowns clears the ball, I just want to see what the stats look like after 40 minutes. You know, up to a couple of minutes ago, in Cape Town, Spurs had 4 shots, none on target, while Sundowns have had 1 shot, 1 on target. That's the efficiency that you talk about. Here comes Cape Town. Oh, decision making. Yo, our players. Nisa boxing, someone. They're keeping it over, eh? They're keeping it over. Why is the world plus football? Why is decision making Butata? No way. This is where Sundowns beats you. I'm gonna say it again. This is where Sundowns beats you. This one. But when a man said boxing and not doing what you need to do in the box, this is what happens. That's another Gonzalez from Cape Town. Oh, was that a chance? Let's be honest, Rulani knows where the camera is at all times. How Lebona, they want to do gift of the givers. Uslacha. Cape Town City lack a quality 10, someone like Pinar now for this one. That wasn't decision making, it's execution. It's the execution, Malibekut. Ribeiro's also hitting it over. Guys, remember, guys, this is Ribeiro's first December in South Africa. Asazi ukuthi festive imenzeni. But Zungu added again. Yeah, no, there's a storm happening outside. A storm. Cape Town weather isn't for anyone. It's humidity. It's the humidity for me. But guys, why are we acting like these players have never played in Cape Town. Hi, guys. Where would you say is the better step for Cape Town Spurs Parkman? Supersport. Oh, it's hailing. It's hailing outside. Wow. Agent, it's hailing by me. It just started hailing. But yeah, no, guys, the Parkman needs to go over to Gavin Hunt's school of getting better as a PSL player. I'm in PTA, Kuma. I'm in PTA. I'm in PTA. In the garage, agent. In the garage. Go garage. Parkman, Supersport FC. Why not Leeds or Scotland? Oh, you meant in general. In general. My heart says England, but I don't know too many about teams that have gone to England straight. I don't know, eh? That's why I'm like, I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, Belgium. Boma Belgium, so he's still young, unlike the other guys who go overseas when they're 22. In fact, I'm hoping to see. Exactly, I was going to say Mfukeng. I wanted to see Mfukeng. What was going to happen with Mfukeng? Maybe they're waiting for January. Because apparently everything went well when I hear sources speaking. I'm surprised because I have no rainy weather. Okay, Kumo. I'm in Centurion. That's where I am. So maybe you're on the other side, Pella. But you don't know Repitori Ekanakang. But Elise says you must come to Hatfield indoor soccer next year. Want to see if you can play or you're only good at analyzing. I don't do indoor soccer. I do the full field. We play full field football. Yeah, Manelisi, none of this. Yeah, 5 aside. 11 on 11. When you lose a lung, you must lose a lung. We can go down to LC. And play. See, count the fouls, guys. Mina, I'm telling you, guys. I'm telling you. Count the fouls. No, sometimes a job interview, they said interview did well, but we don't have enough space. Give me a full pitch. Oh, Cape Town Spurs, come on, man. Come on, Cape Town Spurs. They've actually created more chances, to be honest with you. These chances, unmatched. These are the chances. Oh, when I tell you guys, these are the chances. No, but it's not Garage Broadcast. It's living room broadcast. That's what it is, living room broadcast. We'll become media now. I see you from Garage Broadcast to Overthinking Media. I'll see you, man. One day is one day. Okay, there we go. Half time. Full pitch, which position? Defensive striker. Oh, me. Me, I know the pali, guys. I know the pali. You guys. Kilo, when have you ever heard Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo? He was like, I didn't come here to run. I came here to score goals. When are you telling me about defensive striker? I'm not a defensive striker. I'm a striker. Guys, it's half time. I'm going to open it up as usual for 4 guys to come in because we only have 15 minutes with this. So for this half time. So if you guys want to join, just know that you have to be following me on TikTok and then join me now while I'm live. A button at the bottom of your screen is going to appear that says multi-guest. Hey, let me just get to it. Multi-guest. Click on that button, jump in, and then we can go from there. Jump in, then we can go from there. I can't say, but I know. People are fast. Hey, you guys are fast, man. Let me see. Who was here?
Team, eh? Not that team. That is fine. That is fine.
Sa ka ntsha fee
Aye.
ola buti khutlo. Sundowns supporters fela.
Mara, I'm gonna start with you, Kumu. Kumu, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
Ah, ke sharp wena.
Aye, Kishapu, Kishapu. Tell me, Uboninka came in.
Oh, ke bona hore le kopane ka Sundowns ka jeko. Yo, lena a
Aye.
le ke ntho ke boneng, ntho ke boneng. Ne? Sharp, I understand hore we uncomfortable as usual. Mara to say hore we under pressure, that's a bit of a hyperbolic statement, right? Sharp, I'm glad Cape Town City is not showing respect to Sundowns like the other teams do. They're going for it. And unfortunately, because of the quality of our players last city, you can see Hore, had it been Sundowns players, Inge, they should have scored more goals. It shows. So sharp, most of our players seem we were expecting them to be like their best, like especially Bumbule, Bumkuluse, Lizungu, considering Hore they had a nice game previously. So yeah, man, I think Roland is gonna make a few changes and also he's gonna give this team a good talking and inspire them. Rotlo was sharp, like I'm not convinced Hore we might lose by
Okay.
Chalohanya. But we're still gonna win this game, yeah. And I think, yeah, I mean, City is nothing. It's only halving and halving and halving. It will never blow our horse down.
Okay. Let me go to Agent. Agent, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm expecting rain, unlike some from Botswana, allegedly.
What did you see from this first half? You guys.
I think I saw this happening, and sometimes I say these things and I'm called a double agent, I'm not a double agent, guys. I see some of these things from afar, and I love Sundowns, But I saw this thing happen because, like I said last game, the reason why Abumbule and others, Kolis and others played well, it was a combination of two factors. It was a combination of them playing well, yes, but we also have to consider the quality of the opponent, which was Cape Town Spurs. And then now we are playing against even our strongest team struggle against Cape Town City. It's a boogie team. So I didn't like the changes, and the midfield is super slow. And without Ukoti, like I said on the group, we don't have a initial progress of the ball from deep. And obviously Kulis is doing a bit better of that, but still not the same quality. And the midfield of Umbule, Kulis, and Zungu is very slow. For my liking. So we are not getting enough what do you call it, enjoyment through the middle, but we are getting enjoyment from the sides where Reno and Mashero, particularly in Morena, somehow they're playing well. That's why it's a 50-50 game, not that we're playing our natural game of penetrating through the middle. But otherwise I'm worried about Uzungu because I know he's erratic. He might get another yellow card. I'm worried about Unodad, and I think Unodad is on his last chance, so he must be off by half time, which is going to kill off Cape Town City because they're playing well with him. And Ogotino is doing Chiefs things here. I think he wants to let other kids down. He's a shaky for some weird reason, but otherwise, good game, close game. Usually when Sundowns, they're on 200 passes, another team is on 30 or something, but here is like 200 and 190, somewhere along those lines. So yeah, good game, can't complain.
Okay. Let me bring in Ronnie Maronza.
Look at this guy. He's waiting for my comment.
Masive Maronza. Mele.
No, man.
Welcome.
I think, man, it's a good game. For Sunday, I think it's a good game. Just waiting to see what we'll talk. But I think it's a 50-50 game when you check it, right? But I think Sundowns are a little bit slow when the transition when they're going forward. and it kills Shalulile because you expect the ball to be quicker and all that to get to him. But when they delay it most of the time, he become offside most of the time. Hence now, I think as a experienced player to get what do you call it, to get irritated by that. But I foresee him coming there to say that now you'll get frustrated sooner or later. You understand?
Okay.
But with Cape Town City, man, going forward, man, I feel like they're also losing many chances, man. They're supposed to be one goal down or two if they use their chances, you know. So hey, let me say this, man. I feel Sundowns today, man. They're a little bit off in the middle. I'm happy with the Rook, but the rest in the middle, man, they're too slow to be honest. They're too slow. And the only live side is where Morena is, but you remember they're playing on the other side where it is this guy from what's guy Robero or whatever. So they're playing their side more than that the other side where there's Morena. I think they're supposed to use the other side where Morena is, you know, because that is where the life is actually. So they're using the other side, which is the left hand side, rather than choose the right hand side. That is why I see it. They're too slow going forward. That is the downfall for today. But let's see.
Okay.
I see Zungu not finishing this game if he's not careful. To be honest, I see also who's this not finishing this game also. You understand?
Okay. I'm gonna come back. I want to ask you a specific thing. Let me just get Wahib in. Wahib, your boys are representing, but they're not scoring there. Welcome.
Hi, my boss. I'm very, very disappointed with the end product, but high tempo is there and they are very, very, very good on the ball. That was very important. Being on the ball is very, very. I'm a bit nervous, but they're doing a great job. They're fighting for the points, even though they're missing their chances. I would say they are very brave going forward, as we know many teams are sitting back.
Hey, Wahib, are you still with me? There we go.
I think if the world score a goal because that is the belief, fighting till the very end.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's just something there with the mic, but I'm going to come back. Kumo, let's talk about Cape Town City a little bit. Are Cape Town City proving that you can be positive versus Sundowns? Or is it the same old story that you're positive, you get your chances, you don't take them? Sundowns gets one or two, buries one or two, game over.
Compared to our previous opponents, they're actually doing something that we've all been calling for, which is take Sundowns directly on. Just go for your best. I mean, like you are the underdogs. You know what? You're underdogs. So the best offense that you guys. The best defense that you guys can do is to go on an offense. So, but then again, man, like I don't know, like as you can see, we are playing as fluid as we are used to as Sundowns, and that is not because of Cape Town City is the best, you know. I mean, like you can see and I mean, like the chances they create and miss and how they tackle and stuff. Sharp was an improvement compared to our previous opponents, but. I wonder if we were to lose this game, I'm literally gonna say more I want Arajiwa because of and stuff. And guys, it's interesting. I hear Sundowns what is it's slow, and you say our starting lineup will come play from the back. What are you saying? Are you saying Zungu Lena can play the ball from the back because of Sharp? I know Gudzia can do it, but Zungu can also do it. So what are you saying? But anyway, Sharp.
Okay.
I don't see. Okay.
No, go on. Finish off.
I was gonna say because of Cape Town City has limited resources and personnel. I don't see them changing or doing something that spectacular. They just have to continue and hope for the best. Or Williams had a mistake, or maybe just get one goal.
Okay. Let me go to Agent. Cape Town City, are they showing us that maybe you should go out and attack your Sundowns? I mean, they were able to sustain it for a half.
True, true. And I listened to Coach Tingler's thingy interview. He said he has been preparing for this game for some time, you know. So I think he mentioned a play. I don't know if it's Amina or something. It's like he came. He's my starter, but I've been preparing for this game with the players that I have for a long time. So I couldn't risk him destroying the plan. So and it looks sometimes when coaches say we plan for the game, you don't see the plan, you know. But in this game, you can see that Cape Town City did plan, and you know it's refreshing to have a team which had 2 weeks or something break, and you see what was the 2 weeks
You see what they
for,
were
you know.
doing.
So I'm impressed. Exactly, you know, you see that these people went to training, you know. So I'm impressed by that, you know. I'm just worried that it's a win-lose situation. You take out Unodada, you take out that fight in Cape Town City a bit, you know, you quench a fire. You quench a fire, but you leave him on, you risk a yellow card again, you know. And to answer what Kum was saying, Uzum can play from the back, but can you do it as quickly, you know? Can you do it as crisply? You know, that's the problem with him, you know. And okay, and what's going on? Winnie.
Let me see. Go on.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, and yes, the thing is, when you plan against somebody, you can't plan against personnel. You play against the system. Hence, I said historically, Cape Town Spurs, they play well against us. Even if we had brought them A team, they're still gonna play the same way, you know, and they're still gonna concede the same chance. I think for me, the mistake that is gonna happen is, you know, if they don't take their chances, because they don't take their chances, Sundowns might find one and might kill the game off, you know, and it's gonna be a headful loss for them. So yeah, that's my only work with them. But otherwise, they're playing good, and good, you know, it has to switch on.
Maronza, Cape Town City, they're showing us that you need to go pound for pound, man. Nyana, ka plan.
No, man. Let me say this. Let's compare this
Just a
game.
bit louder, Roddy. I think there's something with the mic there.
Let's compare this game, right? Against Amazulu's game. Right? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's a little bit better. I don't know if you can make it slightly more.
What happened? Okay. I'm saying compare the game here with Amazulu's game, right? Totally different, you know. I think Cape Town City, they're missing one key player, you know. If Maya was there, it was going to be a different story in a way of how they're going to approach the game, you know. But now, I feel they're a little bit back, you know. When they reach the last third, you know, they're not sharp as they're supposed to be, you know. They're supposed to be sharp when they reach the last third, which is the last zone of the field of play. So what is happening is that they're missing that key player, you know, which is Mayo, and I feel if they don't take their chances in the next 20 minutes or so, I'm telling you, Shalulile is going to score a goal. I'm telling you, Shalulile is going to score, and they're going to close the shops, you know, because they can see that. I think fatigue also is catching up with Sundowns, right? But we know they're good, professional, they're fit and all that, but you can see that there's a little bit of fatigue somehow. You know, so they're supposed to capitalize on that, you know, Cape Town City. But I feel like they are not taking their chances, to be honest.
Wahib, is your team showing us maybe a blueprint of how you can take Sundowns on?
I do think they're showing a lot of teams how you should play against Sundowns toe to toe, not being scared, being more defensive because they know they will punish you. But when you attack them, you know there's a lot of surprises in the team. There's a mistake that can happen. So you might open them up if you attack them at first. Cape Town City is trying something no other team's trying to do. Most teams go tactically man for man. So what we're trying to do here is be flexible, both areas of the pitch, attack and defense. So I hope 2 goals is of more security. So let's hope Ludada scores and comes off, and I hope that's the winner.
Okay. It looks like Ambina is getting ready to come on. Kumo, very quickly, Sundowns, are you worried that, normally you'll get your one chance and finish, like Ribeiro would normally finish that chance that he got there in the game, and then you'd close it off. Are you worried that maybe this might be a game where you don't get another one of those chances?
No, I'm not. How
Okay.
dare you?
Oh,
No.
Maro, you know how it's been. You know how it's been.
Uh, I can relate. We always score.
Maro, the one goal. Kimbo,
So,
you guys are not scoring the goal.
how you gonna score? Sharp.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's score prediction.
1-0 to us.
1-0. Agent, same thing. This Sundowns Arulani is not necessarily known for creating chances. Are you worried that maybe one day, maybe that Ribeiro chance might be the only one that comes?
Yeah, but I think we still have the so-called "what you like" bomb squad, so maybe they can do something. So I'm just hoping at this point. Like I said, I'm not sure about this game and stuff, but we'll see. Let's see.
Okay.
My membership. I got written winning, so I'm not gonna make a prediction. I'm sorry. Bye.
You know how you get warnings taken off, you predict positively, right now. Ronnie, Sundowns, if they don't convert these chances they're getting, they usually convert Manleo 1 or 2 yabo, and then but now Nakwana first half they got that one only. Should they be worried?
Let me say something. As much as I was saying, right, the fatigue is catching up with them. Remember, it deals with mental stress. Minute you miss, right? You start to get frustrated because you're getting tired. So I feel if they don't take their chances also, it's going to be difficult. But prediction, whoever score here will win the game. Simple as that. I don't know who's going to score.
That's not a prediction, Mararonia.
There's Captain City's goal. There's Captain City's goal. Come on. Okay. 1-0 Captain City. They're going to win.
Wahib, this thing of Sundowns playing a risky game, can it come back and bite them, especially in a game like this where they've only created one chance, a clear chance up to this point?
As we all know, Sundowns are the best team to manage games out and score late goals or score the vital goal in the match. So I hope Cape Town City can use better structure and start scoring early before the 60th minute, because we know Sundowns are more vital in the last 15 minutes of the game than any time in the match. So I'm going for a 2-1 Cape Town City.
Okay.
Come on, colored boys, we can do it.
Okay, Wahib, I gotcha. Thank you guys to the panel. Obviously, man, we're going to open it up for everybody at the end of the game. My thoughts about this game. I like what Cape Town City is doing. I think Cape Town City is showing you that you can play not necessarily pound for pound. And I've never advocated myself for pound for pound. I've advocated for... How far behind am I? Because I'm seeing you guys are busy complaining here. I've always said that you can play positively, but you have to be smart versus this Mamelodi Sundowns team. So if you're not smart, you're going to be caught out. I like Cape Town City because, as they said, as somebody said here, you can see that it's 2 weeks of preparation that went into this game and that they're ready to fight this team. The only problem is that, hey, they're up front, man. Decision making, Cape Town City. Decision making up there is killing them. It's killing them. And that's usually what is the difference between this Mamelodi Sundowns team and other teams. Like I said, you will get chances versus the Sundowns team. You'll get plenty of chances, right? But if you don't finish them, they're going to get one, score it, close up shop, and then it's done. Another 3 points in the bag. I like the fight that Cape Town City is showing here, and give credit to Mamelodi Sundowns. These guys are not regular starters, a lot of them. You look at Abo Sirino, you look at Abo Zungu, you look at all those guys playing, and they're not necessarily guys that have always started, but to do so well versus a Cape Town City team that is coming at them and possibly could have taken the lead if Ribeiro was on target like he normally is, that's when I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in this, but I hope Pacienza again. Hey, Lo Pacienza. Lo Pacienza, he gets into great positions. Great positions, but Ushotaka something, man. Ushotaka something. That's the only problem that Pacienza has. Let me read some of these comments. I told you, Ronnie Minile. Hey, right, guys, are the worst day. I feel the experiment of Zunga as a 5 is hurting Sundowns build up on the right hand because Mashiko ends up covering at the back. Oh, yeah, I started it. Let me see. Wait. I just want to see something. So yeah, let's see how this game pans out. Let's see what they do. Okay, see now I'm above. Forget a little bit about my timer. Then I'm about a minute behind on the timer. I'll keep you updated. It's currently 51 minutes. It is the second half. Cape Town City, Mara. They're wasteful, man. They're wasteful. But Sundowns is in 6s and 7s, man. I don't know if they're used to this kind of pressure. Usually it's a team sitting back a little bit. Must also be highly concentrated in these kind of matches, but also believe. In this match, Sundowns need traditional 5 at the back. Zungu's always out of position in this game, says Ustrish. I feel the experiment of Zunga as a 5 is hurting Sundowns build up on the right. Okay, yeah, Ustrish, you did say that. But let's see how this game pans out. I still say I like what Cape Town City has been doing here in the beginning of the game. I think the problem with Cape Town City, they're not used to getting such chances. Lerato, do you know what the issue is? Ne? Here's the issue. The issue is they'll wake up and play well versus Sundowns. But when they need to go and do this versus Royal AM, they don't necessarily do this. So it almost feels like this is a setup that was created for Sundowns specifically, where they're highly motivated, they're playing against a very good side. But when it comes to the normal games, but again, I don't want to be too unfair on a Cape Town City, because before this game, I believe they've won 6 of their last 7 games in the PSL, if I'm not mistaken. So they've been on a bit of a run, to be fair to them. But they do have, 5 losses in the league coming into before that run started. So, four runs, because they lost to Stellenbosch last game. So 4 games lost while finding themselves. So let's see, outside of this game, if they can find that form elsewhere. But Pacienza, I think Pacienza, Ngambona, when they played us at Kaizer Chiefs, they played us when we beat them. And Upacienza, I believe it was one of the first few games that he had after joining Cape Town City. He looked wasteful. Even from that game, he looked a little bit wasteful as a striker, you know. I remember Mayo was on the bench for that game with us. He came on later. But yeah, Upacienza is a wasteful player by nature. I think he's a Lepasta type of player, man. He's the Lepasta type of guy. For every goal, he needs 4 chances per goal. Yo, the decision making. Why did he turn back? Why do you... I'm failing to understand. Rhodes. Play the ball through to 27. He goes through, does something. Anyway, let me get back to these comments. You should use determination to overcome Sundowns. They are very much doing the vele things. Afternoon. Don't forget, it's not a regular player. Stop overhyping City. Kumu, I'm not overhyping City, man. I'm saying that you can tell that City is doing something. We saw a starting lineup of none of your starters, basically. And Cape Town Spurs lost 3-0. Yeah, basimisele kwi-downs kuphela nansi into yenze ezi-team zingawini lutho kwi-league. Thank you. Ngoba team man, as you're saying, you play Sundowns twice, guys. You play Sundowns twice. And people run. And that is something that happens in our league. Even back in the day when our Chiefs and Pirates were determined, you used to see players play their best games versus the Chiefs, right? And then you wonder where that player is for the rest of the season. 2 games when he plays versus the Chiefs is incredible. I think teams are starting to come around to that. Maybe. Oh, what a ball. Oh, what a ball. Woo, what a ball. Suddenly is just behind. Maybe you're starting to do that. At least 5 games between the two says a lot. OT, you're right. Sundowns is a team to be beaten. Every team must up the level. Yeah, they up the level of performance when they play the best team. Unfortunately, Sundowns has been better. The issue is, what are you doing in the games outside of that, you know? Only Sundowns is pub today, says Theo. Cape Town City doesn't have the resources Sundowns has, but it's proving better than Chiefs and Pirates combined. You guys are so salty. You guys are so salty. But as we've seen, we're 12 minutes in. As we've seen, Cape Town City is no longer all the way there. Sundowns is struggling to play the ball out at times, even to get to the final third. Cape Town City. Which is concerning, you would say, on Sundowns' side. That ball, guys. In Shamalong, ball I saw. But you like violence. Anyway, the first, the stats so far say Cape Town City has had 9 shots, 1 on target. Sundowns has had 3 shots, 1 on target. Sundowns is still leading with 58% possession, according to Google. Look at that. Look at that. What was that? What flick was that? Yo, guys. And these teams, Mara. You get all the way to the box and you start doing these fancy flicks and things that you've never done before. But you're going to choose to try to do them versus Sundowns. Passes, 275 passes from Sundowns, 200 from Cape Town City. Which shows you that maybe Cape Town City is having some possession joy. Ooh, Ripero. Ay, man. Don't become a Lepasa. No offense to Lepasa, guys. Hey, Pirates fans are going to come for me. No offense to Lepasa. I saw the bomb squad getting ready. I saw Tembazwane stepping off of the bench. I think Rulani is ready to bomb squad the game. Maripero's costing Sundowns today. Your show today is a chameleon. Your Wi-Fi say, hey, Mara. You must never know what to expect. City. Goede man. You win the ball back. You have 2 options. You can't make a 10 meter pass, 5 meter pass. To 2 options. Nah, man. PSL, guys. Simple pass. 3v1. No way, guys. Oh, shall we bite to there in the middle? Shall we bite to there in the middle? No, Madam Kutu, you have a point. You have a point. You have a point there. It is more of the execution. But I feel as though these players, honestly, the way I view it, I feel as though these players, they struggle with the right pass at the right time, at the right weight, at the right everything. Kuruman could have even gone outside with that pass. He had two options. Tarabone, first bomb squad coming in. And they shouted the ref like this. Milk it, not that. Milk it. Now point the ref to that. That's why you start going to the ref and saying, Amara ref, they struggle with playing football. Oh, they struggle with playing football, man. They struggle with playing football. And these are professionals, man. Put the ball on the ground. Play the pass. How many drills do they do in attacking situations? How many drills? Karabone Zwane is coming on. Zungu has come off. Mabu is coming on. And Mudiba. Okay. Mudiba's coming on. Mudiba's coming on. That is the best sub. That midfield is going to work. That midfield is going to work now. I'm expecting Cape Town City to do something here, man. I don't know why. Okay, Mbule was growing in the game, would have given him an extra 10 minutes. I think Zungu would have been the one I would have gone for. Now I think Unotata is in trouble. I think Unotata is going to be in trouble very soon now. With this change now, I think that's what's going to happen here. I remember people disrespecting Kekana. We didn't rate him much, guys, with Kekana. Let's be honest. I've known about Kekana ever since he played for Itax. I never would have thought he would be at Sundowns, but I don't think they took him as seriously, even when he was at Supersport. Okay, they're also making changes of his own. Daniels is coming on for Pacienza. Hey, he finally took Pacienza out. And then April is coming on for? Yeah, not that, that's off. There we go. Okay, I guess he replied. I think Tembazwane is about to confuse people now. If Islander makes it onto this pitch, this game has changed. Let's see how in midfield, Cape Town Spurs holds up. Cape Town City holds up. One more pass. That was a bad pass, but it's fine. Gosh. What you're looking, guys, you've won the ball. They've given you a pass. You're one-on-one with the man. If you took that shot earlier, you've got a bit more space to work with. But you wait up until the defender is all the way back. That's when you decide. Okay, you lose one. You see, the thing I'll tell you guys what to do. when I told you guys about the dark arts, and not necessarily the dark arts, but knowing how to fall, when to fall, to do those things. Watch a master at work. Watch a master put players into trouble. Sinclair did well to take off Unotata there. Watch a master at work. That's all I want you to do, guys. Is this the chance for Sundowns? Is this the chance for Sundowns? Oh, wide. Wide from Shalulile. Zeng Zeng. I don't know where Zapata is there. PKH, we need to score now. I get it, that's why they can say bomb squad PK. That's why they can say bomb squad. Kalebotsa got a chance then because, this year, that's what Sundowns has been doing, right? You get 2 or 3 clear-cut chances and they score 2 goals. So Ribeiro's missed the sitter. Shalile is shooting wide, right? You haven't been a team that has been blowing teams out of the water. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. So isn't there a risk that in games like this, where Cape Town City is playing high tempo, doing all that stuff, and you guys aren't finishing your chances, it may not be a loss, but this could be how a draw happens because it's very fine margins you've been working with. Very fine margins. So we'll see. But this is what I was asking you guys earlier about not taking your chances. And as much as we speak about other teams not taking chances, at the end of the day, Cape Town City has more shots, I guess, but less, I guess, more clear-cut chances. Ribeiro had one. Okay, not more clear-cut chances, but chances-wise, it's pound for pound. So what do you do? How do you play that game? Okay, ball in from Morena, let's see. Oh, shall we tend? Yeah? Bafana ba style, like, shall we tend? Yeah, guys, forget about the time, man. Like, let me switch off the timer. Wait. Forget about the timer. It's 68 minutes. My timer is a 4 minute behind, but I am back on track in terms of live watching. Guys, wait. This is where it starts becoming tough. SuperSport started doing this, where their defense was out of whack. You didn't know who was where. You see, when those gaps start appearing, you can tell that concentration is gone. That's the issue. When you play with Sundowns, that's the issue. Now that the concentration that Cape Town City had shown the whole time, now that that's gone, there's going to be a lot more chances for Sundowns. And it's not even my usual ones. It's not even my usual ones, agent. I had to borrow. City's starting to play from the back now because the machine. Nazo, another chance. Another chance. Teruk heading over from a corner. But let's see if what I was saying is true. This is what happened to SuperSport, even though it happened a bit earlier. SuperSport was attacking and playing, and they were fluid, and they were doing all that stuff. Then they started getting reckless. And that defense of Cape Town City is starting to get reckless. Maba reckless in Jalo, they're going to be caught out. Especially on transition. If there's one thing Tembazwane knows how to manipulate, it's a defense that is in 6s and 7s in transition. Support him then. Support him then. Uflikela bani, guys. Uflikela bani. Just put the ball down and play a simple pass, man. Yafiwa, they're tired. They've been playing a very high tempo game for a while. Very high tempo game for a while. But we're inching ever so close to getting 1.1 versus the Sundowns. Ever so close, man. It's not a full Christmas present, but it'll do. It'll do. Yes, Kateli Sundowns, guys. I don't even hate Sundowns, but 11 games, yonke. Yeah. I thought Shasha was entering stage 3 rehab there. Okay, let's see. Who's he giving the foul to? Is it Cape Town City or is he counting the Shalulile one? I guess he gave it to Sundowns. For my 18 minutes, 23 minutes to go. Guys, tap the screen also. Please, can you tap the screen? I said, please, can you tap the screen? As much as possible, guys. Let's go. It's free. Yeah, Cape Town City is getting disjointed. They look at that attack. And Mudiba is going to eat them alive. So that attack is getting disjointed. They don't have the directness, man. Sometimes you need to be direct. And they've stopped being direct. Oh, top of the skies. Oh, Darwin. Decision making again. Flashy pass internally, or play the guy who's out wide because the defender has been pulled inside by guys. Aye, man. Offside. And don't these guys, what do they play, Mara? What do they play? Hey, Velile, what do they play, these people? Oh, bambiza Darwin lapha onto Gonzalez. Hayi bafana kushuthi labo Gonzalez bonke ke bayasifanela. Awu Maseko. Yangena iGautrain. But according to me, CTC is a better team than Masandawana, says Kodesa 90. Cape Town City just doesn't have that final, man. That final third play of theirs, it's messy. It's so messy. Oh, Nonku. Agent, here's your Nku. Agent, your Nku's on the pitch. Your favorite player in the whole world. In the whole world. The one that got your Sundowns membership suspended. Okay, Gautrain is on. Clearly, he's going to try stretchy Cape Town City. And I think Masego's on the pitch to try take advantage of those gaps that are appearing there in Cape Town City, especially go left and right back. And you take out Ribeiro. I wanted to behave and predict anything outward. Yeah, brother, they only like something. It's the final touches. The final touches are killing them. The final touches are killing them. He knows this stuff. Let's just trust. The fact that you guys are not scoring against Coutinho. Coutinho. Oh, Gautrain. Already offside once. Gotta wonder what he carries on doing. Or is he playing internally? That was a very internal run. Yeah, Spurs. I think Spurs is tired. I think Spurs is gone. Not Spurs, City. I keep calling them Spurs. City, I think City is tired. They've tried their best to keep up with Sundowns. And they've done well, Shem. They've done well. Umona pants. If I was Sundowns, I'd be sending Masego into those pockets, those left and right back pockets. I'd be sending him directly there. Soon as we win the ball, get on your bike. Don't even worry about doing anything else. Look at where the ball was won. What did I tell you? Look at where the ball was won. There we go. But Theo is praying hard right now. There's no 2.5 that comes from this. Theo imdlile, ipetwe imdlile. It's okay. It happens to the best of us, Theo. When ngathi every week nje. I wonder if Tinkler's going to react to this situation that he finds himself in, where he's overexposed. A lot overexposed there on that side. The right-hand side of his defense. Yeah, they've got no attack. I know I was talking badly about Pacienza. But ever since Pacienza's come off the pitch, they don't have someone who's dedicated at running at that defense. Problem on Pacienza is his finishing, but he was very key in putting that defense under pressure. Look at the pass. Look, 3v4. This is what I'm trying to say. If they carry on doing this, they're going to be caught out. At the very least, bring 4 people and just say, guys, you 4, ningahambi. It's okay. The fact that Kimdiba, he had enough time to look down and look up and then pick his spot in a transition, it just tells you everything about where they are in this game. And Sundowns needs to take advantage. Tap on screen, guys. Tap on screen. Please, guys, tap the screen. Tap the screen. Please, please, please. Let's try at least get to 5K, guys. Nyana. 5K nyana. Ngoktap nje. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, we're 79 minutes in, almost at 80. Penalty denied to Sundowns. Was it really? Was it really? City don't have numbers in front or at the back. It's that time of the game, so you know, when your tactics have gone out the door and you are trying by all means to finish the match. That's what I think is happening in this game. And you'll see, it seems that there's no numbers because everybody's chasing somebody. They're just chasing the ball right now. There's no structure to it. That's what I think is going on right now. You know, when games get to this point, man. Nkatele, you're playing versus a very good team. It's been 0-0 for a very long time. Yeah, hambani ngabo dokso man. Hambani ngabo dokso lo laba wenu man eh. Just while you're watching, just tap while you're watching. '81st minute. How are you doing, General? How are you doing? How are you doing? We're hoping to see, man, the first points taken from his Sundowns. Well, the first point taken from his Sundowns. That's how it looks right now. Play on. Decision. Simple pass. Again. 3 options in front of you. 3. You can't even hit 1. In the 81st minute of a game versus a team that has been unbeaten. Our best chance at trying to get at this team. Aye, guys. Aye. Was it Gonzalez again? Darwin, as they've written it on the back. Was it Gonzalez again? Please tell me it wasn't Gonzalez again. Just tap, guys. Just keep tapping. We're almost there. 4.3. I even feel like we can do 10. 10,000 at least, guys. But Nyama will score. Fumaban, is this Cupido? Not Cupido. What am I saying? It's not Cupido. It's Kureman. How? Nam. Just keep tapping, guys. Just keep tapping. That's all we need. I don't trust the... Look, again. Aye, man. They wasted a... Yeah, it was a 3v1. Essentially. Guys, what is going on with these teams? Rhodes. Rhodes has made so many wrong decisions. No way, guys. Rhodes and Gonzalez. Manchester team. No way, guys. There's no way. Manchester team. How many times are we going to get simple opportunities? Simple opportunities. Where it needs to end. You know that drill. You know that drill on FIFA sometimes. I don't know if it's on the new one, but on FIFA, where they say attacking scenarios. 3 versus 2, 3 versus 3, 2v1. Don't they do those things? What did you do to your screen? Oh, Hey, tap on, guys. Tap on. Don't ask me questions. They've let us down. Rose has let us down as a country, guys. Rose has let us down as a country. Mkhulise is still on the pitch. Wow. Tinkler doesn't have a team. Lapa Pambili. Velile, Lapa Pambili. No way. I don't even think Mayo coming in would have solved anything. The decision making, guys. Give those decisions to Allende and see what happens. Give those decisions to Allende. Same situations. I really thought Mudiba would have had. But to be fair, like you say, Velile, to be fair, even on the subs bench, they have one less sub than the 9 regulation. Fish says Sundowns. It's playing right now, General. It's playing right now. Channel 202. I just had to take off my timer because it was just behind by a little bit too much. We're 85 minutes in. Fish says Sundowns fatigue is starting to show in this match. They're in 6s and 7s. I see Sundowns. See, when Kulise does this, it's a reminder, ref. Hello, ref. This is the 7th time he's done something. Guys, 6.4, guys, let's get to 10, man. Let's get to 10. Please, tap the screen. Tap the screen. It's free. It's free. Can we please exchange coaches with City? I think Tinkler can be better for Pirates. Beningamfunu Tinkler. Once upon a time. Akhona lapha kini. But asikho lapho. No stress, General. We are 10 minutes away. We're 10 minutes away from a possible point. Malume Kutso wants pizza. That time pizza has been inundated. They've been throwing questions about Chiefs at him left, right, and center. Let's try to get to 10K likes in these last 10 minutes. Masego. Can we have an honest conversation about Masego in the PSL? I mean, I know he's the most valuable player, Kobo AFL, and he won those trophies. Mara. PSL. Even when Cape Town City is open. But the Pito fight was good screamer. Masego. Let's go, 10,000 likes, 10,000 likes. That's all we need, 10,000. $88 minutes, 88 minutes. The countdown has begun to whether we can be able to say that Sundowns has lost the point. Imagine. No, I'm not obsessed with Mkulise. I'm just saying that it is the 7th or 8th time that he's doing that. So in my eyes, and it's not just him, I just singled him out to show you, to make the point. To make the point that if a player does that, to Sundowns 7 times, 10 times, or however many times Kulisa has done it, you'll see Tembazwane in the referee's ear. You get what I mean? And I'm not saying it's wrong, even. I'm saying that that's what I think PSL teams need to learn, how to manipulate situations as well. They need to learn. They need to learn how to do that. And Sundowns has learned that to a T, and also they've learned it from playing in Africa. That's one of the advantages of playing in Africa so much, that they've got those little things down. Sometimes those are the things that win you matches. You got what I mean? Sometimes you get a player into trouble, even though they haven't been going at you hard, but 5 fouls, and the ref knows about it, maybe he gets a yellow card. And once he gets a yellow card, it becomes a risk having the player inside the game. So now the other coach sits in a situation where they might have to change how they play because now one of my players has a yellow card. You get what I mean? So it's those type of things. Exactly, Man City and Madrid do it well. It's those type of things that I think our teams lack in the PSL. We said it when Sundowns was playing Chiefs. I remember the beginning of the season when I was like, AB Kimbobo, if he's playing left center back and you can drag him out because Mudiba used to push up, he gets cards. So he's got a card, run the game through him on his side so that you can make him uncomfortable a few times. Then Rulani is forced to have to make a decision. I don't think we force Rulani into making decisions a lot when we play against the Sundowns. You get what I mean? I don't need you to get there and put him into just enough that you can look at the referee and go, Mara ref, it's the 8th time he's done this to me. What are you going to do about it, ref? You get what I mean? It was just to make the point. Sundowns is usually on 20 fouls. I don't think they've reached that one this game, but they're usually on Boma 20 fouls every game. Use it. But people are going to tell me, no, they're unbeatable. How do you expect to perform versus these ones? Then you go, hey, okay, guys. Nani, you don't want to learn. Almost at 10,000, guys. Let's carry on throwing in those likes, man. Throw in those likes. Throw in those likes. You're dealing with a fragile pie. It's their time. There'll come a time when you have to grow a very thick skin. When you are number one. Look at us. Chiefs hasn't been a factor in the league for over 8 years, but every day you guys come at us. It's the price of having been successful. You guys are going through it, man. One day you'll join it. Theo says, I Mara Sundowns by over 2.5. Now we'll fuck about over 2.5. We'll fuck about over 2.5. We are as PS Gutinjan. Fuck about 2.5 here. Sundowns yako, yeah, when I go 2.5. Outside of the Cape Town space, they call it arrows. Yeah, 10,000. Nazo. Let's carry on, guys. Let's carry on. Can we try to get to 15? It's free, guys. Just tap the screen. All you have to do is tap the screen. You can tap it several hundred times. TikTok is not going to do anything to you. Oh, I thought Sundowns training hymns and maybe they're training how to take a throw. Maybe they're bringing themselves down to earth and going, hey guys, let's go nil. Spawn. Okay, Cape Town City. Roads, guys. Roads, guys. Roads. Not roads, guys. On roads. Okay, game over. Game over. Let's go, guys. Let's try to get to 15, maybe even 20. While I get the panelists in. Okay, guys, I'm at the end of the game. You know how it works. I'm going to allow everybody to come in. You'll get your 2 minutes to speak. We will digest the game properly and go through everything properly on Tuesday. For those who don't know, man, it's Christmas tomorrow, so we're not going to be on. But yeah, let me... While we're listening to the guys jump in, just carry on tapping the screen, guys. Carry on tapping. Let's try to get to that 20. While we are here. Kumo!
Sure.
Hey!
Mara, how serious? Don't catch him too.
Yeah,
How
man,
serious?
man, killing.
Okay,
You know
now
I
you're
don't
strongest
hate you
in
guys.
that.
I don't hate you, man.
Eh?
Killing. Guys.
Oh, you don't hate us. The same words
Never
you
hated you
keep on
guys.
saying. I don't
Never
hate you.
hated you
Mara,
guys.
you know deep down, no, I will
I'm
retrain.
jealous. Jealous and hatred are two different things. Kale ke le bolelela, man.
Guys, pelo ke botlhoko yo, vela like we lost Kajoko. Aki itse diragalang metlholo ke e boneng Kajoko, no man, this is not my Sundowns. Eh? This was not my Sundowns. So, Mara, one positive thing I think from this match is that I know Rulani is gonna take some notes. He's gonna come back and he's gonna come up with new tactics. Happy. Kudos to Cape Town City. I didn't say they played well. They were better than the other opponents. Ne? I will never say they played well. But yeah, man. One thing that I can give them, commend them on, is their tenacity. Like they wanted this game. And unfortunately, I feel like they could have won only because of they gave us a match today. 1. So even if they had won against us, I wasn't gonna feel bad, even though I know I'm busy contradicting myself because I'm down. But yeah, man, if there was ever a team to win against us, they should have won. And I hope they play like this against every other team. It's kind of fell against Sundowns. So we've seen what a good coach Tinkler is. I don't know where go para twa motho hetse but okay da. But yeah, man, yo hi ka jo a ke tlhalohanye like for the longest of time see nero hopola borebero le shalolile mara ka jo go man o ka re santsoro tsa motho ba go ntwena go M Tigers at least something because of their form ya bona no man up front we have a striking problem and now it's not that funny anymore.
Okay. We'll dissect the game properly on Tuesday. Thank you, Kumo. Agent, finally you give up a point. 2 points, Nyan. Finally.
I think probably I'm not going to. I'm probably not. I'm the only Sundowns fan who's not as ahead as others. I'm not even sure if I'm ahead because there was a reason when you called at halftime and I said not called but on the show I said I have my last Tony because I was going to predict a draw. Yes, and I think maybe this is what Kuso sometimes says that we shouldn't be a fragile fan base, you know. Sometimes I say these things not because I don't like Sundowns, so I'm a less of a supporter than Sundowns. I'm still loyal, but sometimes I look at these things, I'm like, you know, the last time I had reservations, I was Sundowns winning. You know what happened? I predicted a draw, you know? Since when are you a Sundowns fan? No, I am a Sundowns fan, but I look at certain things. And as I said in the group, right? Cape Town City is a bogey team. You know, last five games, 4 draws, 3 of them 0-0. You know, so it's a team historically gives us a problem. And then you start with a midfield which is super slow. You know, and even if you make subs, I don't know why you're bringing in Elma Boy instead of Alende. You know, the last 2 substitutions, I get why you make it Uribeiro and Shalulile for Maseko and Shalulile. After a couple of minutes, I saw what you're saying. It's like, okay, we tried a slow build up. We tried treat you to Zwani. Let's go for speed, you know? So I understand it. I'm not going to criticize him for that. I don't like Nko, I don't like Maseko, but I understood the substitutions, you know? So for me, I'm not surprised by the draw. And I think I saw it by stated lineup. So I'm indifferent. And perhaps it's the monkey of the bag, you know.
Yeah,
so I think now we'll play more, a bit better, without that thing that you have to win each and every game because it is nearly impossible, you know. Because I was reading a stat somewhere that across all the major leagues, only PSV has a perfect record at this stage, you know. So it was bound to happen at some point in time, and I'm glad it came against a team which deserved a draw even more, you know, because Cape Town City came with a plan, and like I said, half time they looked like a team which had 2 weeks to prepare, you know, and they prepared, you know, and could see, and they could have stolen it, to be honest with you. So I'm able for Cape Town City, it well deserved draw, and it wasn't a boring game. It was what the late Sheikh Kunan would say. A lovely draw. It was a lovely draw. So I'm indifferent. That's all. So I'll let others run naked because they'll think that you lost. But and I'm going to take banter from certain teams because they won 3 points for everyone this weekend. Others, they shouldn't think we forgotten, eh? We haven't forgotten. They shouldn't even for a second day.
Hey, Bara, you guys and your beef. You guys and your beef. Beef, guys. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's get to 15,000. Tap, please. Maronza, finally.
Finally they lose points, man. I think it's a good. I hope it's the beginning of good things. You know. I hate Sundowns. I hate Chiefs. I hate other teams other than Pirates. I have to be honest. I think it's I hope. But other than that, compliment to Cape Town. You know, I think the good thing that they did, right? It is the high pressing that they did. You know, winning. We trying like to cut the supply all the time. That was a perfect play. The only problem that I'm having with Cape Town City, I'm starting to feel that some other players in PSL, they're in the payroll of Sundowns.
Evan.
I'm telling you, you can't be all the time whereby you're in a transition and then you just pass like that. 4 3 times can't. You can't, man. Where there's a 4v2, 4 or 3v2, and then you pass like that. Come on, man. It's either they're in the payroll of Sundowns or they're not proper being developed, to be honest. You can't be a 4v2 and then you miss you pass like that. To be honest, to me that was very irritating. I felt like Cape Town City, they were losing balls where they're supposed not to. I think all the time when they're trying to connect passes, even Sundowns was good in that, like intercepting all the passes which Cape Town City were trying to connect to on the last third. But what I'm saying is, if Cape Town City had an experienced players which can pass a ball as quick as possible, accurate passing, direct passing, and all that, Cape Town City would have won this game.
Okay.
But
No.
I feel there's something off about that. I think Aaron Tickler needs to fix that, because you can't be as a professional player, you can't pass a ball accurately, or you win the ball and then you misuse it in the next phase. To me, it doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. So that is where I think Cape Town City lost the game. But you know what? Substitute from Rulani off a little bit. I think too late. Supposed to be second half immediately. Immediately when you come back, when Sundowns came back, you're supposed to change at least from there. Put Zwani, put, I don't know, Allende. Allende guys is a key for Sundowns. I don't know why he's out, but anyway, we'll talk on Tuesday, bro.
We'll talk on Tuesday probably. Thank you,
but please,
Maronza.
you must investigate those players. You can't. You must
Hey,
investigate. Sharply.
Ritabola, Maronza. Thank you so much. Hey, Mara, guys. Just keep tapping, guys. We're gonna get to 15. Let's try to 20, guys. Please, just tap. Just keep tapping. Coressa 90, welcome. How are you?
I'm okay, brother, and yourself.
I'm good. Tell me. Was this the beautiful draw that everybody's talking about?
For me, it wasn't what I was expecting. During the game, I was expecting Mamelodi Sundowns to lose the game. Cape Town Spurs better chances than Mamelodi Sundowns. But as I was saying before, the final third of the game, they were not taking the good decision, or they were not making the better decisions. You are passing the wrong person, or it's either you are to a wrong person or
there we
to
go.
an opponent.
Evan.
So for me,
Hey, Coressa, it seems like there's a bit of an issue there. Keep cutting. So I'm going to disconnect you. Try come back. Just for time's sake, I'm going to carry on going with everybody. Polani. Hey, nazi na watu donate ama points nani.
Asitolethanga sisherile uthi.
Hayi, donated too, eh?
You shared points. Lele linyali kumuntu lisemoyeni lele. The other one lisemoyeni. Oh, uthi.
Hayi, great. Polani, welcome. Itshele uyibona njani le game?
Yeah, Tinklu coach. Tinklu coach. Yeah, and hey, we're a bit disjointed as the Sundowns. Lapho nalapha because of my changes, yabo. But don't blame my coach first. Every player deserves to play and every player deserves to rest, yabo. So yeah, it's kept on sidlale kahle against i-Sundowns. Again, it's in the second best team ye-Sundowns. Yabo. And Maronza first. First, ngicela usiyeke first. Lalela. I-Sundowns, my bra. Is not paying anyone, yabo. I could also ask keeper win is he on payroll here Super Sports? Maybe we repair maybe we repair is only payroll here keeps on seats because he missed a sitter. Yabo leyo nto. So let's just give credit when it's true, bafethu. Hard luck, my guys. It feels like a defeat. Yabo, it shows the standard. Say Sundowns. Even a draw feels like a defeat. But we're gonna come back stronger. Say Sundowns. Because we've been doing this for 8 years.
Okay, okay.
So when I Tuesday, Merry Christmas, gents.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Colin. Thank you so much for joining me. Freddy, Havarifa the full gift. Bara shabile ka half gift nyana. Mara weekend arona nilimnati man.
You can tell him not even though I'm disappointed, man. E ka be ba jile ba tse yellow switching ke tlo thaba jwang. Mar good game ke itumeletse. I think Cape Town City ba lekile ke fela gore ko final 30 kwa ba tlhoka gore ba be aggressive ba bona ba ka bereka mo like banka di chances tsa bone like wa bona Sundowns today I think it is the best but le bone ba tlalile but and it's best at least ko morago kwa le di mistake tse Sundowns ba zama go di etsa like wa bona Cape Town City ba khona go ina bolo ba utswa bolo mo Sundowns ba zama go tshameka then even ba bankantse so ba at least ka ba thotse 1 goal or 2 ga be re bua sengwe but I'm disappointed ka ba jelo tse yelo tse man re lapile ke bone mare ke leboge Cape Town City ka go fokotsa di points Sundowns gape ya fitla ko 40 I tell you, check it. 34, no. Yeah, if you go for this imagine 15 games, 40 points. So, as I try not to PSL, you know, the teams setting out that the 20 shebe, like, I want the best way to play Sundowns. Don't learn how attack, not to defend. The team setting out that I tell Sundowns, the ball, the battle who defend that. Yes, I know Sundowns is not a quality pound to pound, but learn not the rest of him, but the only way to play Sundowns, learn or attack not to defend because the more you defend, the more Sundowns ba aggressive and ba helletsa ba kora. But I think it's not really true, man. Ra leboga ke re ba overthinkers. Merry Christmas. Are go enjoy Christmas te man. Are kopane ka Tuesday gape le re tla kopana le
Ka Tuesday.
Oh, at least Tuesday I
Osale Roger the choice are sorted. Re jale 9 points are on a recreating Chiefs.
Happy 3 points, happy 3 games in a row. I said, Hakamo to Bangobaji, happy to celebrate Bangobaji.
No, thank you, Freddie, for joining me. Yeah, no, guys, we're gonna eat our chips in peace. Please leave us alone. Tina, we've had a nice weekend. Guys, please keep tapping the screen. We're almost on 20. Theo, people keep telling me that the best way to play Sundowns is to play safe and sit back. Here's another game that shows you a team that was attacking. Yeah, 30 points. Maragi Kolapo, welcome to Onjanila.
I'm great. How are you, Mr. Oti? Let me greet you. Greet the guys on the panel. Nalaba permanently zezi plung. Basaba no comment as kisid majita. First and foremost, guys, before I go to the game, guys, this is the very same reason why I need to go join our WhatsApp group, guys. Please, guys, subscribe. We agent in the group mentioned something. Kumo came for him. Ukolane said, no, don't worry. He's going to be a walk in the park. He said it straight. I'm feeling my blood is cold. Like who up with the cooties all when they were playing against Pirates. But I'm glad. Let me give my flower. Let me give agent this flower, guys. I think he's a neutral soccer lover, not lover of my emotions. Hey, we are Mr. Emotions. Never let's say again. I now. Uhleki lukulwa namuhla. Yapeta. First and foremost, well done, Cape Town City. I said it, guys. They will push Sundowns. Makalati, no offense. They fight, guys. They know how to fight. The painful thing is, why are they not bringing this same type of mindset in other games? If they were doing that, as I said, is all. On Friday, it was a team Cape Town City that disappointed me, because I know they can compete Nabo Sundowns. They can make Sundowns struggle. But other than that, so on Tuesday, Tina sold 3 points in my chips. Abakala bo Kumo, Abakala bo Kolanas Nanda, Abakala and PKs on Bona after Christmas. Nazo.
So Dela abo Katande betu on the corners, this Dela abo salt and vinegar be chiefs. Don't worry about that. Guys, almost at 20,000. Let's carry on liking, man. Let's carry on liking. Velile. Hey. Takaba we went njani leke.
Ngifuna ukuqala nje ngokuthi yazi
Yakati Mutsipe Foundation. Such a yabangenela yakata. Okay, Velile, I'm gonna come back. Ngena futhi. Ngizokufaka nokhoresa futhi. Lordwick. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Kancane uyavela.
Kancane.
Kancane. Wena Khutso Roni le shota ka o mongwe. Le shota ka Senzo. Kancane niyavela.
Teo.
Yeah, ke libona ura le rate Sundowns wise. La minya so o etsa what's happening, OG? Yeah, no. Yona ne Sanzori e fitlhe to the end. Mo ile gore one team santse no phazamisa Sundowns, so they must go back to the books. So they were too much relaxed in such a way. They know or no, every game we are dominating. So this is a homework where Rulani must go and come up with a plan B. So my disappointed like what Ronnie said, second half, Zwana abe introduced. So because of combination ya Zungu, Mkulisi and Mbuli, didn't work for Sundowns. So Mola Nerno Tokamutwele, he will stay in the middle field. Then I be creative and kill the tempo. Because Cape Town City, but Levi put it all okay. We're going to play high tempo games. So we need a player like Zwan who manage the game and kill the tempo, then create the spaces in between. That's what Sundowns is all about. So if we understand Horozungu he's got that quality, but he's not up to that standard. He can do that. He's gaining momentum, but it's not full time on a game where he can do that. He's doing better when he's a defensive midfielder, not a central midfielder. So anyway, it's a good 1 point. Let's go to Christmas, guys. We love you. Drive safe, everyone on the group. We wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, guys.
Thank you so much, Lodwick. Thank you so much, Lodwick. Guys, let's see. We are at 20. Is it too much to ask good 25? Just 25, just tap, guys. Just I haven't asked for my gift. Just tap, man. So thank you so much for the rose, and also welcome. The one man everybody wants to hear from every time.
There's an artist I love, Mr. OT. A gentleman elhamba nama ladies. Ngeqala ingoma uthi kuhlale kunjena. And then the ladies come in. Basheshe bahleka kanti inkosi ngizwile. Yeah. Gunje, you can't laugh too much, guys. You must play first before you laugh at Pirates. Because I'm going to sport, Mr. Oti. Beautiful game from Eric Tintler as a coach. I think there are instances where we can separate from the technical application as well as our players, individuals. And I think this was one of such, where we can credit the coach, which he coached something. And I thought of it just now. We have three departments, unless if you are really technical. We've got Ama strikers, midfielders, and defenders. Who's the most uncomfortable on the ball, Mr. Uti? Definitely defenders.
Defenders, yeah.
And Sundowns wants to use defenders to play out. So your best chance of getting the ball is to press the defenders. And guess what Cape Town City did? It's press those defenders. They got so many 3-on-1s, so many misplaced passes. And I just thought, why are they not going to press some defenders? And this is something you can tell which Coach Eric watched the Team King Pyramids. He did not do exactly what Pyramids did, but he saw which Pyramids were rushing down players. And with all of that, they almost got a chance. They could have scored. I want to say, I hear where Maronza is coming from. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I see. There's so many passes, Mr. Oti, that you would think, guys, you might not be the best, but you've made it to a pro league. Surely you can pass to feet. When there's no defender next to the player.
5-meter pass.
Yeah, I understand. How are you overcooking, and not just overcooking, but also displacing Opasa Wude? I think even Omaron's, even if they try to sue him, he can just say, guys, it's not from the fact that it's banter, but it's the fact that I believe in you, and I was disappointed with you. There is no way a pro player could do that in terms of abilities. So it also goes to the conversation that we had, Mr. Oti. Quality. I saw Sundowns throw in Tembazwane, Obri Modiba, as well as Mabue. Let's leave the other two. And all Cape Town City could do was bring in April Fool. And you're like, yeah, no, now it's tough now. He's exhausted everything he has. Now we can also move to management and say, guys, Coach Eric needs resources. I don't think he's a big player coach, but maybe just in terms of quantity, there is level
plus A minus.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's so bad that even the bench, it's not just thin in terms of quality, but in terms of numbers. They're missing a player or something. You're like, aye, guys, this can't be. Yeah, I understand. So I think they need a player. They've lost some quality players. They've also lost Tanzania, who I think at this present moment, they can get him for 40% of what they got from Chiefs if they go to Chiefs and say, can we please have our player back? Chiefs would be willing at this point to give them Tanzania. But all in all, it was a good game. Cape Town City should have won. It will be understood if Eric Tintler sleeps with a painful heart and maybe throws a tantrum or two and asks which guys, how did we lose this? You understand? How did we not win? I think it's more of a loss for a Cape Town City than for a Sundowns. The number of chances where they outnumbered is Sundowns. You see, this is where we go to statistics where we say it will not show because you will not see the shots on target. Because where it should have been a simple shot, like you say, they will wait for a defender. You're like, come on, Chins. Land puts the coach's span. And yesterday I was very emotional. I still want Coach Peter, but after seeing a goal Laga Campbell, I'm not so heavy on the coach right now. It's okay.
Okay. Hey, Mar. Guys, let's try to get to 25, guys. Let's try to get to 25. Just keep liking, guys. Just keep liking. Let's try to get to 25 in the last couple of minutes here. And then we go from there. Korasa, are you back and better now?
I think so. It was a network.
I know you can carry on. You can carry on, my brother.
Okay, as I was saying, Cape Town City was the better team for the day, and Cape Town City. I'm a little bit asking myself so many questions when Mamelodi Sundowns fans says they should have won the game. There's someone who's just told me that they should have won the game. Cape Town City was dominating the game, and Cape Town City was the better team for the day. Yes, I agree with the brother that just left the panel now. Cape Town City needs needs to reinforce some plus or minus 3 players. There's something lacking over there. There's something lacking. I don't know what is it, but there is something lacking. You can't be a professional player and on a counter attack you pass to a wrong person. You don't know how to think on your final third as a professional, as someone who get paid to play football, but you don't know what to do, when to do it. For me, there is something lacking. I don't know what was it today, but Eric Eric Tinkler's plan was magnificent. He did everything well. He knows when to press, how to press, and after they press and got the ball, they will think otherwise. So there was a plan, but there wasn't any plan of scoring. So for me, Cape Town City was the better team, and I should think everyone should learn for today's game how to play against Mamelodi Sundowns. That's the only way to play against Mamelodi. Mamelodi Sundowns was playing a counter-attack football for the first time this season. And that alone explained so many things. It explains that Cape Town City was there to win, but it wasn't there to.
Okay, no. Caressa, thank you so much. You're going to join me again on Tuesday. We're going to speak about this properly, break it down properly.
Okay, Tuesday, brother, sure.
Okay, no, thank you. Velile, so right. Imutsipe ikuvuleli foundation.
Ngathi yazi nawe wengena amanye amakhola abalulekile amakhola uyeka yonke into mntaka baba uphuthuma yabona ngiyaphuthuma manje
Uthini uHlophi? Uprastel,
ivale
ufona bani?
ukhatha nabantu lo ivale mfana hayi indaba la ngithi mina u-Ace umabheka phansi njengesambane uNtswelingi lo baba kaDr uKhumalo pro Khumalo, they must be turning in their game now. Hearing you guys celebrating in 3 wins with Chiefs, my daughter. Ay.
Sekele.
3 wins bese nijabula kangaka.
Phela kudala sikhala ngabo many losses in a row. Kumele sijabule. Awu, sijabula nini?
Hayi no man. No. Hayi jabulani sasesikhatsini man, kuyanivuma univumele lo Christmas. So man, no man. The match was beautiful to watch. Sundowns was there for attacking. Just to good, as I was saying, like my comment, good. I would think like I got a team because ubone nasebench ubhuti bekashilo the bench belingekho vele. Ngoba noma to substitute there were no changes actually, still doing the same thing. I think he just lacks quality up front, and ungabi khona kaKhanyisa maybe just was a bit disturbing nakhona, because I think maybe if bekakhona and maybe would have just done something better than now. Now the way ngakhona uThinkla ubuye naye kamjana kumele must go on the market and get 2 or 3 players up front there. Because currently the number 3 ahleli kuye manje uzomkhomba. Uzoba little play. So what a good game against Ace by 20 points.
Hayi man.
Anginawo amaningi nje ngisemoyeni kaKhismus.
So yakhatha futhi man.
Ngisendleleni mntaba ngcono vele ngizale ngikhanda nje kodwa hayi nibe noKhismus omuhle. Nonke bafowethu. Nalaba badelelana kuma comment engangibabiza ngamagama.
Miyeke lo nyamazi, miyeke lo. Every day uyeza, uright Mageza man. Uyabukela loyal.
Uyamazi?
Uloyal futhi loyo.
Okay. Uyayithanda ney'ndaba zangapha futhi kanjani. Kodwa yazi bakaze abanye abantu phela yazi. Bangakhipha emoyeni wesonto man yazi. Hayi.
No,
Lungile mntaba nabafowethu benokubuza omuhle man.
Thank you, Velile. Let me see. Last one. Guys, okay, we've gotten 25. Can we squeeze 30? Awesome, Tabby. Le ka o Sithabi, ke mo o carry khata. O ken?
Ke network OT ho hobe hae mona.
Yeah.
Ke qeta ho senda video batho ba yentseng ra leboha. I hope hore next time re tla etsa ntho e bonagalang ho feta e etsahetseng right now. OT present ya hao ke eno nung for Christmas. I think next year ba tla ba le prepared ho tla ba le ntho e bonagalang ho feta enana. Ra leboha ka show ra e rata. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sithabi, so much. Thank you.
And wish ya rona ke a tseba kaofela ba buile ka ko ka groupung ba re o no itse o kopa o rekelwa skipa sa banyana re tlo tlameha ho etsa plan ya hore o rekele skipa sa banyana during the year ha ke batho bua ka Christmas ba ka Christmas ke a bona ba Africana so during the year mo la bo majuning ba tla tlameha ho phokotela ho rekele skipa.
Ai ke a leboga Sithabi, ke a leboga. Ali contributile bana, ke a leboga. Thank you so much everyone.
Okay, OT ke a leboha le nna batho bang hotspotang ba lla ka di data tsa bona ke a sokola ke kgone lo kena di showung.
Ke a leboga so much Sithabi.
Okay, Papa, thank you. Nelly Belislim was Christmas, guys, in my overthinking. But next year, cooperating OT hunter, guys, please. Nah, I happy. Guyana, ya know, but I hope next year, represent Tebonahala. Okay, thank you, Papa.
Yo, guys, yeah, no, I just saw now. Thank you to the guys who contribute to the show. Thank you they put together a little something for me. The guys who contribute. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, it really means, you don't know how much it means to me, doing this thing every day and having you guys support and be there for me. This year has been incredible. So thank you so much to those who contributed, to those that are going to contribute in all of that. Yo, guys, back to, can we get to 30, guys? Can we get to 30,000 likes? Please, can we try? Just tap the screen. Tap the screen. What a game. And another game that proves the point that I've been trying to make to you guys for weeks and months on this here show. Defending versus Mamelodi Sundowns is not the answer. Defending versus Mamelodi Sundowns is not the answer. It's not the way. It's not the safe way. Plenty of teams have come in and defended. Plenty of teams. You can count 11 of them before this game who have come in and thought that defending will be the best way. But you know what has happened for the few teams that have decided to go up and play versus Sundowns, have decided to. TP Mazembe got a win. Pyramids got a draw. And now Cape Town City, which we all can agree doesn't have the players, doesn't have the quality, doesn't even have the numbers to have 9 players on the bench. They could only get 8 players right now. Went to Mamelodi Sundowns and played. The only thing that killed them, to be honest with you, decision-making, execution, as Malume Kuto says, of the plan at times, execution of the final ball at times, and also just legs. If Cape Town City wasn't tired towards the end, maybe this game looks a lot different than what we see it as. So I'm going to say it one more time. Sundowns needs you to be positive, not stupid, not pound for pound, not all of that stuff. Positive. Now, I'm going to start off by saying congratulations to Mamelodi Sundowns. Still unbeaten. Even with this, they're still unbeaten. 12 games, 11 wins, and a draw. Incredible. It's been great. Especially for a team that has played 5 games, 6 games now in December alone, on top of every other game that they've played. I want to give them props. I want to start there. We've never seen this, and they're going to carry on, or they're going to try carry on. So shout out to them for being able to hold out this long. Maybe this is something where you get the monkey off your back. Maybe it's something where everybody's waiting for you to lose. It becomes a pressure in itself. Everybody, you guys are also wanting to win all the games. It becomes a pressure in itself. And maybe you do need a dronyana just to refocus people. Maybe just to, get that little bit of pressure off your back. It's a nice pressure to have. I will concede. It's a very nice pressure to have, but it's pressure nonetheless. So maybe that'll get the team refocused, and maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Cape Town City. It's all well and good to play these type of games when you go and play versus Sundowns. To come out and show that you can play. We need this on the other games. We need this when you go to Raleigh M. We need this when you go to Richards Bay. We need this when you go and play Stellenbosch, the last game that they lost after a string of wins. This is what we need. We can't keep having games where everybody plays so well versus Mamelodi Sundowns, but then when it's expected of them to take that form into the PSL, we don't see it. So, Cape Town City, you have now shown all of us that you're capable. We're not going to hide you anymore. You've now showed us that you're capable. AmaZulu, to a degree, you showed us that you're capable. The Chiefs even had some nice games. You are capable. No longer are we going to sit here and have all the excuses for these teams when clearly they can do something. Clearly they can show something, they can play. Very good game. A very good game. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Pirates and SuperSport who gave us a game yesterday, a very good game yesterday. Let's carry on with the standard. Let's carry on pushing to try keep this as the standard, guys. Short analysis. I think the problem with playing versus Sundowns and trying to win versus Sundowns is that you can do everything correctly, but how long can you do things correctly? That is the question. How long before you lose concentration? How long before you get tired? How long before you start making mistakes that allow Sundowns back into these games? How long? That is the question. SuperSport played very well for 20, 30 minutes. AmaZulu played very well for 45 minutes. Cape Town City played very well up to Notata leaving the pitch. That is the challenge when you play versus Sundowns. And Sundowns on its own side, I think now you learn that the game that you play, that Sundowns is playing, is a very risky game. It's very risky. It's touch and go. Cape Town Spurs scores a goal, is touch and go. You guys miss a goal, is touch and go from draw to win. And up to this point, as I've been also pointing out, they've been winning Kabuma 1-0 outside of Cape Town Spurs and Golden Arrows. It's been 1-0, very fine margins. 2-0, okay, versus SuperSport. Very, very fine margins where it's a penalty, where it's an away goal, where it's something like that. You see, AmaZulu got a goal that was ruled offside. It's touch and go. It's touch and go. So maybe Sundowns also just needs to refocus a little bit and start focusing on scoring. What happens when Shalulile and Ribeiro are not on song? What happens when you don't have the type of players that you have usually? What happens when Pyramids is pressing you a little bit high? What happens in those games where you can say that we built these goals from a plan of ours? And I want Sundowns fans, I know people might get on my back, but go back and see how many goals come from open play that Sundowns has scored this season. And maybe that's just what they're missing a little bit of. And yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Taking your Christmas Eve. This was the first Christmas Eve game ever played in the PSL era. So it's nice that we're getting football at the end of the season, Cafe Steve. And I will be having shows next week because there's going to be games on the 29th as well. So I'm not going to be on tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be having family time. So I'll see you guys then on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. Then we'll do a watch along. I believe Friday is Pirates' game. But yeah, I will be here. I will sign off properly. There's still a bit of the year to go. I'll sign off properly next week for the year. It's been an incredible year. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you to my core group of overthinkers, the people that are on the WhatsApp group, the people that, you know, keep the flame going, and they gave me a little bit something there at the end of the year. Thank you so much to you guys. You don't know how much you mean to me, and to everybody else that wants to join and contribute and help me keep this running. You know, there's been some very tough times I've gone through to keep this running. YouTube, follow on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. Then there's a button that says join. Click to join a membership. The cheapest one is 20 Rand. You get access to our WhatsApp group. Then you get some more value because we get to have these conversations and deeper conversations all the way throughout the night at times. There will be hundreds of messages that are coming in from that group. We go back and forth. It's incredible. But those guys contribute. That group of members contribute, and it's been incredible. But you thank Mrs. Overthinking. Yes, I must thank my partner, my wife, because she puts up with all of this. You know, when I'm live like this, they're in the back, waiting for the lives to finish. And because I'm a daily live streamer, they've really had to sacrifice a lot. So also, can we throw him some applause now, guys? We've also crossed 30,000. Thank you guys so much for the 30,000 likes. Let's keep this at the bar. It helps with the rankings. So for those who can't contribute for whatever reason, just tap the screen. For free. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys then on Tuesday.